Welcome to Cosmic Intuitive Tarot. My name is Tanya. Today's reading is going to be for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're going to do this reading around the Jupiter transitioning into Cancer on June 9th. This transition is going to last a year until June 2026. Jupiter is all about abundance, prosperity, and luck. So we're going to see what you can look towards for the next year, what might be coming towards you, new opportunities. And remember, only take what resonates and leave the rest. And roles can always be reversed. In your pre-meditation, I did see you reminiscing quite a bit on past memories, memories of love, maybe past relationships or memories from your childhood. There is patience that is needed in some type of situation here. You may have lately felt very emotionally withdrawn. There is some kind of movement forward, though. There is like choices and decisions that you need to make with the situation. And it is something to do with firm foundations and stable foundations here. So let's see what wants to come forward for you. This Jupiter transition, you should be able to feel it is accessing, it is going into Cancer, which is your opposite sign. So this is something you should feel quite dramatically here in the next year. We got the Empress, very nice. Taurus Major Arcana. The Knight of Wands. Hermit. Could be dealing with a Virgo, or this is talking about you going inwards on a journey. Page of Cups. Three of Wands in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. So this is coming out of energies of arguments, conflicts, and disputes. It's leaving those things behind. That might be one of the choices you have to make here. We got the Nine of Wands in reverse. Star. Aquarius is Major Arcana. Death, Scorpio. Death is in reverse. Emperor, so we do have Emperor, Empress on the table. Emperor is in reverse. The Knight of King of Pentacles, that is your minor arcana. We all embody those masculine and feminine energies. We got the Lovers here, so this is a divine union. It is a choice. This is Gemini's Major Arcana. Queen of Swords, Tower in reverse. Bottom of the deck, we got the Page of Swords, Six of Cups, and Three of Cups. So there is somebody from your past that is wanting a reconciliation here, or this can be you coming up with a new creative way and idea to reconcile with somebody from your past. It can be a friendship. It doesn't have to be romantic. There is victory and recognition with the situation. It is going to require harmony. That can be the memories of love. I was feeling you in a very nostalgic period, so there might be somebody you are wanting to reconcile with here. We're going to grab some clarifiers to get a bit more detail on the situation here. The Empress and the Star, this is Taurus and Aquarius. This is healing. So going in, the Empress energy is going to create healing and alchemy as well. It is, you know, embodying that self-love, self-caring energy. It's a very grounded and stable energy. Let's get one more shuffle. This can be just telling you it's time to nurture yourself, love yourself, give yourself a good self-care routine, and that will help heal. It is bringing in a new beginning, a new opportunity here. We got the Four of Cups, Page of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. So this is either you or an energy you're dealing with, though, but there is burdens that need to be released here. These can be burdens of work. They can be burdens that we carry of other people's. Whatever burdens that you are carrying, they need to be released. There is a lack of self-love here. There is this energy when it's an Ace of Cups in reverse, it's calling for self-reflection and self-love. It's a time to pour into yourself and give to yourself and release those burdens. The Page of Swords can be a spying card, but it didn't come out with any of my other cards that represent spying. So I see this more as an energy that is finding a new creative, inspirational ideas and ways to release burdens and to pour into themselves and create that healing. Sorry, I had a thing on my phone. So this is just pouring into yourself here, having that discernment. You're contemplating something here, and this can be that new inspirational idea. There is contemplation. It looks like something to do with your past and going inwards. So there is something that is in your past here that you need to go inwards and reflect upon, that will create some kind of healing for you. So right now it is a time for self-love and self-care. And it will rebirth a new opportunity for you. See the Knight of Wands and Death in reverse. This is somebody that is afraid of change. It is somebody that is afraid of the unknown. It sometimes is a resistant to change. And that Knight of Wands, he's got bravery. He's courageous. He's real fast moving. He's got passion and creativity. This might be you embodying that creativity right now, on the move. Hierophant, Taurus's major arcana. Three of Swords, Strength. You could be dealing with a Leo. And the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So there's been some kind of loss and separation here. It's requiring a lot of strength and courage. This might be what that fear is. That Death in reverse is a fear. There's a fear from this loss, this separation here. And it's going to require a lot of strength and courage and bravery to move forward here. And there is a higher learning that is needed during a resting and recovering of energy time. It is a time of ascending and going towards your greater and higher good here, and leaving behind the things that no longer serve you, and you will receive a new beginning here. So there is a bit of a fear here, and you need to have that courage and that strength to go forward here, because there was some kind of separation, it looks like, with a King of Cups. And that is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Doesn't necessarily have to be their signs, but that is the energy they embody. It's somebody that shows a lot of love. Their emotions are very balanced. And the King of Cups is seen as a spiritual leader. So this separation might have kicked off your spiritual journey here for you. So see what the Hermit and the Emperor is in reverse. That is Virgo and Aries. A lot of contemplating. So I don't know if this is you contemplating or somebody's contemplating about you, but there's a lot of contemplation going on. A lot of discernment being shown, which is good. We got the Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Under my chair is the Four of Wands. So that could be what this contemplation is. The Emperor, the Hermit's all about going inwards. It's that solitude journey. It's a spiritual journey. It's going in, finding that inner strength and that courage to move forward and go on a journey, a solo journey. And the Emperor, when he's in reverse, he can be very arrogant, egotistical, controlling. He's very detached from his masculine energy. He's lacking confidence and courage and bravery. Which is all the things those first two cards were calling for. So this can be you just being detached from your own masculine energy. We do embody both masculine and feminine energies. It doesn't really matter on the sex, it's the energies. The masculines are all about action, and the feminines are all about nurture. The masculines are like direction and movement forward. The feminines are spiritual. So, you know, you have the hermit here, which is a very spiritual journey, and then you have a masculine. So there needs to be a balance here between those two energies. But anyways, this is a choice here. It's a higher learning and it's a choice. Somebody has felt left out in the cold. There could have been some financial instability with this situation. This energy is looking for a reciprocal energy. You get what what you give out is what you receive. And the Four of Wands is sideways, so it's not a stable energy yet. So there is something with being left out in the cold, feeling abandoned, or some kind of financial instability that is creating this instability here. And you are wanting to get into stable situations here. And it is a choice that needs to be made. There is that higher learning that needs to happen with it. And there needs to be some trust of the intuition on what it's being shown to you here. So there is some kind of detached energy from masculine energy. So I don't know if this is you or somebody you are dealing with here, but it looks like they are trying to work on their own journey and their own stability. Okay, let's see what the Page of Cups and the King of Pentacles. This is your minor arcana, the King of Pentacles. It's also Virgo and Taurus. Page of Cups is that start of a spiritual journey. It can be a new beginning, somebody coming in to offer you something. So let's see what this is. Queen of Wands. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Nine of Cups. You got the Seven of Wands, the Hermit, Virgo's energy again, and your major arcana, the Devil. There's something that you lost. There's something that is making you sad, full of loss and depression and sadness here. And there is truth about it in your destiny. And it's all about collaborating with the divine and going on a spiritual journey. A lot of readings are getting this today about going on a spiritual journey, which is amazing. More people need to. Honestly, it's not an easy thing. It does require that strength and courage. But man, does it bring out some truth and some enlightenment in your life. But there is some kind of truth and clarity that's in your destiny here. So this does look like it's a spiritual journey because you did get the Hermit out again. And that is that solo spiritual journey. You got your major arcana here, the Devil. It is sideways. So this can be saying a couple different things because this is your major, but the Devil is all about those things that we are chained to and tied to, the things that we feel bound by, that we can't release, and it's releasing those things. It's having that courage to step out of that and release those things that no longer serve you. So those can be karmic cycles, karmic patterns, karmic relationships. It can be addictions, codependency, negative mindsets. The list goes on and on. So it is whatever it is for you, but it is requiring you to remain stable and grounded in your energies and balance those out and have that strength and courage to go inwards here on a spiritual journey of some kind. Okay, let's see what the Lovers and the Three of Wands in reverse is. This is a delay. It has stalled out here. Sometimes can feel like you're wasting your time. It is still looking towards the future, but there is a delay within some type of relationship because we have the Lovers, Gemini's major arcana. And the delay could be because there needs to be some kind of journey and truth revealed during that journey. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom. So we do have a pair here that is, again, your minor arcana. This could be telling you to balance out your masculine and feminine energies. Three of Pentacles, the Lovers, Seven of Pentacles, and King of Wands. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. This is somebody that you have invested in. It is somebody you do feel a connection, a soul tie with. And there is some kind of collaboration that needs to happen with this energy, and it probably isn't happening right now, and that's why there is a delay. Whatever that delay is, it is all about divine timing, and that's why there is a delay. It's slow. It's slow to make some kind of decision. It is under contemplation. It's causing a lot of anxiety, either for you or for this energy here. There eventually is movement forward here, though, on this spiritual journey. So it looks like, and then victory after that journey. So it looks like that's what this delay is. There is some kind of journey that needs to happen with one or both of these energies here. And it is somebody who you feel like you have a soul tie with. That is a soulmate of yours. It is a divine union and a divine pair. And it is somebody you are invested in. And that King of Wands, again, that Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, but that he's very charismatic, he's outgoing, he's adventurous, he's very passionate and creative. Usually is really good looking. Queen of Wands at the split of that. Yeah, so it's definitely a divine pair here. Queen of Swords and Five of Swords in reverse. This is like speaking your truth. It is leaving those things that don't serve you behind, all those arguments, disputes, making a decision to move forward. I was seeing a lot of choices and decisions in your meditation that was needed to be made here. And this can be one of those things to leave behind those arguments. It is going to require a lot of patience and balance. And the Queen of Swords, that is Virgo, Gemini, Aquarius. She's a truth seeker. She speaks her truth. She's very logical. We got the Moon in reverse. Scorpios, Major Arcana, Page of Pentacles, the World, and the Queen of Pentacles. So yeah, a divine pair again on the table. And then you have Justice. You could be dealing with a Libra, Scorpio. There's a completion of a cycle here. But right now there needs to be a release of fear. There needs to be balance and a release of fear for a new beginning, and it will complete a cycle. When you release some kind of fear, release those conflicts, those disputes, those arguments, you release all those toxic behaviors and patterns, it completes a cycle for you in order to get a new beginning here, and it is going to require balance. Yeah, you got the Justice and then the Page of Pentacles, or the Ace of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So there needs to be a higher learning. There needs to be harmony with this situation, patience, and a release of something here. There needs to be a release of fear along with any kind of negative, toxic behavior. And that can be with a Queen of Swords that you were dealing with. Again, that is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Or that is just you embodying that energy in order to release those habits. Okay, let's see what the Nine of Wands and the Tower is in reverse. This is overcoming challenges. This can be like a diverted obstacle. So there might have been something here that was diverted. That Tower is in reverse. Ten of Pentacles. Page of Wands. King of Pentacles in reverse, and Queen of Swords again. That King of Pentacles again. Yeah, somebody needs to put in the work on themselves here on this journey. King of Pentacles in reverse, that is your minor arcana, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And you have the Queen of Swords again, that's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. King of Pentacles, when he's in reverse, he can be very arrogant, egotistical, greedy. He's greedy with his time and his finances. He's not very stable and grounded, and he can actually have a lot of financial problems. The Queen of Swords, again, she is a truth seeker. She's very logical. She's very divinely protected. And she's got that double-edged sword, so her words can hurt. The Page of Wands here, you have sideways. So this is like, it can be a message that wants to come in here. But you got that Tower in reverse, which is like a situation was averted here. There was, and it's overcoming challenges. So I don't know if you had an issue here with a Queen of Swords. And this situation here was averted and you overcame this challenge with this individual. Or if you are dealing with another earth sign here and you're embodying that Queen of Swords energy. But right now it is, and it looks like it does have to do with stability, because it does have to do with that 10 of Pentacles, that success, wealth, stability, whatever the stability is for you, whether it's a committed relationship, whether it's a new job, whether it's a home, car, whatever stability is for you, and wish fulfillment and success. But it is lacking passion. So there's something here that's lacking passion. It can be a bit of a root chakra blockage or a sacral chakra blockage. So if you feel like you are lacking passion, creativity, tap into your root chakra. Look and see what you can do to heal your root chakra and balance out your chakras. But there is an imbalance in a relationship here. All right, let's pull an angel card, see what the angels would like to say to close out this reading. 222 on the timer. You guys got 2. Power animal. Sagittarius just got this reading, or this card. Your animal spirit guide is a guardian to you and is helping you with the situation. So you have some type of familiar that is helping you get through a situation, that is guiding you. Vegetarian and vegan. Fresh organic fruits and vegetables give you a boost of high life energy, which elevates your spiritual frequency. So this might be telling you to eat a little bit healthier. You might be eating a lot of junk food or things that are not good for you. And I mean, that I can contest to that fruits and vegetables and eating healthier and drinking more water does elevate your aura as well as your spiritual frequency. So this is telling you to eat a little bit better here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I really hope this has helped. Take care.